All right. Hey, welcome to USA Biz Party. Today on USA Biz Party, we talked about lead generation, particularly with your video. So if you are watching the live stream live, thank you for joining me. I can actually get your comments to show up here. And also, if you're on the replay, thank you for joining. Speaking of calls to action, I'm going to ask you to like this video and then to share it with the people in your feed, whether you're on YouTube, you are with me on Periscope, which is a Twitter platform, or you're on Facebook. So it is delightful to have you here. Now, just a little bit about USA Biz Party. Let's see, somebody has joined me. USA Biz Party is joining me. That's awesome. So anyway, a little bit about USA Biz Party. USA Biz Party was actually the brainchild of Samantha Kelly. She's the tweeting goddess. She and I became friends probably about 4 years ago. No, 5 years ago now. We met 5 years ago. And she helped me to tweak up my social media, particularly when it came to Twitter. So she had the Women's Inspire, plus she had Irish Biz Party, and she got the USA Biz Party moniker or handle, and she set it aside. And she had all these plans to do something with it, however, but did not happen. So as Sam and I became friends, I realized that I was probably the best person in the Women's Inspire Network to do a Twitter or to run a USA Biz Party Twitter chat. So I bought the handle from her. We started a little over 3 years ago. And I am proud to say that we have a very strong followership, that we reach people throughout the United States, in Europe, Canada. So we have a pretty extensive reach. And the goal of USA Biz Party is to help people in areas of business. So we talk about things that specifically relate to business. So we've talked about human resources. We've talked about employees. We've talked about marketing, sales. We've talked about leadership, time management, all the things that help us become better business people. And then every USA Biz Party, we have somebody who, we have questions that we ask specifically to get the word out about what people are doing. So when you join USA Biz Party, so if you're watching me right now, then when we're done, you can actually go into the hashtag USA Biz Party, look for Q1. So USA Biz Party Q1, you put that in your search engine, your explore button, and then it will bring up the very first question. You can introduce yourself, tell us who you are, where you're joining us from, and the industry that you're part of. See, this is a way to build networking. A little later in the chat, we ask who your ideal client is, so that when we retweet your response, somebody in our network may be looking exactly for the person you are or the person that you serve. And then finally, at the end, you get a chance to put in your links so that people can follow you. So it's really an amazing opportunity to network with other people. And you can join at any time. Our chat runs between 1 and 2 p.m. Eastern time every Tuesday. Now, this week, for the whole month of August, August just ended, but for the entire month of August, what we did is we put together, we did a series on videos, everything from how to prepare for videos all the way to today, how do you generate leads with your video? One of the things that kept coming up over and over as I did the research for these various pieces of video marketing was the importance of preparation. Now, especially on a live stream platform, it can be very easy to just jump on board and just speak extemporaneously or spontaneously. Maybe there's something that you want to share with people. The purpose specifically when it comes to video marketing, we want to be very focused in our mission when it comes to what we want our videos to do. There's a lot of different kinds of videos that we can incorporate into our video marketing, and we want them to dovetail with each other. And that requires planning. That requires setting time aside for those kinds of things, because otherwise what will happen is you'll have a very disjointed marketing plan that really, well, you'll have a very disjointed marketing, and the people that you want to help will not know exactly what it is you can do for them or what you're offering to do for them. Today was specifically focused on lead generation. So we talked a lot about calls to action. Now, the thing about calls to action, and this is whether you're doing video marketing, you're doing a landing page, which I'll come back to here in just a moment about a landing page. But if it's a landing page, if you're in a sales conversation, you must tell people what the next step is. What is the next step? You must be clear. If you're not clear, when the video's over, people are not going to know what to do. And if the purpose of your video is to get people on your mailing list, to get more followers on your YouTube channel, whatever that is, you're not going to be able to fulfill that purpose because people won't know what to do. Strong calls to action include things like click, subscribe to my newsletter, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on social media, get this free download, click here for the free download. Notice I'm using verbs that are directive in nature. Click, subscribe, follow. One of our participants was talking about how she said, join me here. Well, that may work if she has it inside the button that leads people to maybe a landing page so that she can gather their information. And but when she is putting it in her copy, I would highly recommend that she says, click this button to get my newsletter. And then maybe inside the button, it says, join me or something like that. Even join me can be a little ambiguous. That's why I would say something that a person physically has to do, like click, subscribe, follow. Those are strong, strong terms. Now, you can do it inside your video. You can do it in your description of your video. And that might be an even better place because you can direct people. One of the things that I have found that's really effective is you want to put your call to action near the beginning. Now, if you are paying attention to what I said here, you notice that I invited you to subscribe if you're on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead. So I want you to subscribe, to click the subscribe button, right? That would be meaningful to me. That means that you're interested. So click the subscribe button. This one says, look for us on Facebook. That's not a very strong call to action. Wouldn't you agree? A stronger call to action might be more along the lines of join our Facebook group. Click here. And because a lot of times you simply can't put clickable links on your video itself, you definitely want to make sure those clickable links are in your description. There's just a lot of ways that you can get leads from your videos. And if you're spending a lot of time on video, you really want to spend time looking at how can you get the videos to work for you to help you generate more leads. That's a form of leverage, and that's really what you want to do. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to create leverage. You want to spend, let's say, an hour putting together your video, maybe a few hours planning out your strategy for your video, and then you want to make sure that you have strong calls to action in there so that if somebody happens on your video, like for instance, right now in my Twitter feed, let's say that somebody is on my video here for the Twitter feed. So we've got somebody watching from Facebook, and there's another individual watching from YouTube. So all of those places that and here on Periscope. So I've got 3 platforms that are being used that are broadcasting this live stream. So if I say at the beginning of my video, when somebody's most likely to join quickly, when I say that I want you to click and subscribe, then when I'm putting this up later, let's say I'm going to do it later up on YouTube, I can actually have arrows pointing down to the subscribe button so that people will know where to go, because maybe not everybody is as tech literate on YouTube as maybe you or I are. So the whole point of lead generation, the whole point of doing video marketing is you want to leverage the time you're spending on videos to get more leads to help you grow your business. Now, again, keep in mind, video marketing has to be part of a larger strategy that you want to be implementing. Now, one of the things, I'm going to go into the chat here very quickly. I want to say that there was an app that one of the members in one of the participants shared, and it's Tube. What is it? TubeBuddy. So take a look at TubeBuddy. I'm going to take a look at it, and they have a checklist to help you be more effective with your video marketing, with your YouTube. So check out TubeBuddy. That was recommended to us by, oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. Isn't that funny? Let's see. Andrea Smith. Andrea, she is a regular participant as well. So Andrea, thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for joining me, by the way. If this has meant anything to you, go ahead, make a comment. Let me know what is something that stood out to you in this particular live stream session. And next week, we will be taking a break. Next week, I'm taking a very deserved vacation. The week after that, we're going to have Mike Michalowicz join us. Mike is the author of many books. Profit First, you've probably heard about, and Fix This Next. We're going to be talking about what that looks like. And you'll want to be on here because Mike will be joining me live on StreamYard and all of these platforms. Thank you for joining me. Please click the subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, ask to join my group. Just go and hit the button that says join. I'll take a look at it and I will let you in. Thank you so much. Make it a great day. And we'll see you in 2 weeks when we have Mike Michalowicz joining us.